Welcome and welcome back to another episode of my Vlogtober 2023. My name is Martina. I am currently based in Germany and I am a knitter. I also crochet, but not as much as I used to. And welcome to my little corner, yarning corner, where I talk about my knitting escapades. This is already episode 6 and I would like to thank everyone who comments, watches and likes the videos I put out. It makes me really happy and I appreciate every and each one of you who does so. So thank you a lot. Today will be quite a short one because I didn't have basically any time to knit. If you watch the previous parts, you know that we were in Slovakia and we also traveled back to Germany, and I also wanted to knit some a project of mine during the drive, because it's like a 9 or 10-hour drive from our town in Slovakia to our town in Germany. But unfortunately I could not because my husband decided to drive 200 kilometers per hour on the Autobahn. So on the highway. The German highway, it's unlimited and you can drive very fast. Usually if we drive 170 or 180, it's yeah, we are the slow cars. We have to move to the slow lane and it's actually quite dangerous if you drive slowly on the German Autobahn than if you drive faster, because everyone is driving fast. Yes, so my plan was to knit some more on this sock, and I did add some centimeters. You can see this I knitted, this part I added yesterday, and before that I was somewhere here, so that's how much I added to the sock. This is a sock I am knitting for my colleague in some variegated yarn that I had in my stash, which I bought a long time ago in like some kind of shop which had yarns. It wasn't a specified yarn shop, it was just a shop which had yarn. And yeah, I didn't know what to do with it, and now finally my colleague, he gave me some yarn as a present, and I asked him if he wanted some socks and he said yes, so I'm knitting them and it's fun. But yesterday when I was knitting on the socks, I dropped a stitch. Yesterday when I was knitting on the socks, I was I don't know if it happens to you, but I was getting like impatient, like when the project will be done so I can move on to another project, and I just realized that it's too boring for me now. It's repetitive, and you just basically knit the rows. Half of the row is knitted and the other half of the row is in a 3-on-1 rib. So it has become a little bit too repetitive and I cannot finish it. I just do not feel like knitting on it. I will finish it eventually, but it will take me some time. So yeah, I'm trying to knit on it now while we talk. I had this problem with a few of my projects. That is also why I have so many projects cast on like works in progress and so on, because I get bored quite easily with the project. So I just have a few by the sofa, and I just change them all the time. Also, it depends on what I am doing. If I am like watching a show, which I usually do, I can do like something that's a little bit more intricate, but definitely not something I have to watch the pattern all the time, so it's something that I can memorize and just knit on. If I'm watching something like The Simpsons or Futurama or something like that, or some TV series I have seen for many times and I do still like to rewatch them, I can knit on something like something that I need the pattern with. So it's like in Tarja, or also the Farah show that I was knitting. I was watching, I think, Gilmore Girls. Yes, I was watching those series while I was knitting on the Farah shawl. Yeah. So unfortunately, I didn't knit much on the car on the right here. Uh, it was also not as pleasant as I was hoping for, but the leaves did turn the colors on the highway, so I took some snippets from the road. It was really stressful because a lot of people were driving on the day. We were driving on Tuesday. We started in the morning and actually arrived at like 6 p.m. So it was nice. We stopped in a restaurant on the way over here in Austria. Enjoyed a little lunch and just kept on driving because we wanted to do the road quite quickly. Yeah. So this was the only project I left out for the car ride, and I still didn't knit on it. But yesterday I did take up my Westknits knit along. I will finish a row and just show it to you briefly. Yeah, 2 more stitches. So I did take my Westknits knit along, and I'm still not done with Clue 2 because I'm knitting on it slowly. I actually enjoy this one. And it's in my favorite colors, so I enjoy it even more when I see the colors. Maybe, just maybe, it's a little bit aggressive for some people. It looks like this. Yeah. It's nice. I like it. So I'm finishing up the border. Now I will use just the black one and do the frills around it. Yeah. No, this is basically the end. So I'm finishing the black border and that's it. And then I will do the other side, and I think I will just immediately go on to clue number 3. I did watch the video at the time it dropped. We were at work because we are in the morning shift. We were in the morning shift this week, so I couldn't watch it because the building is like kind of secluded. You have no reception in there. So I couldn't watch it at work, but as soon as we arrived home, I just watched it and I immediately skipped to the end, and I love it. I really enjoy it. I think it's going to be beautiful, and I might make 2 of these. And well, Steven said that he will make it, so there's an option to make it bigger, because I am one of those that the bigger the better, especially with my shawls, because I use them as a blanket, usually in my car or if we are sitting on the sofa and watching something, I just use them as a blanket, as a lap blanket, and it's really nice. The pattern is captivating. It's easy, but also at the same time I can just take it to the sofa and watch some television or listen to some audiobooks and knit on it without thinking too much, I think. So it's one of those projects I do when I want to rest. For example, yesterday I fell asleep while knitting on this, and I woke up and just went on. So I dozed off while knitting, and when I woke up I just continued as nothing happened. Yeah. And if there is a nice option where I can make it much bigger, I will. If I cannot, I will just make two of them and connect them. So it will be a nice blanket. Yeah, maybe I will take some complementary colors, maybe in some gray and white, because I have those colors in my stash, and I will make another one, and maybe I can explore all those variations that kind of came to being and existing while the debacle with the first clue, so I can make some other variations which will be nice. And also, which is an issue for me, I have a lot of yarn, I have a lot of stash yarn, I have a huge stash, which I would like to downsize because it makes problems when we move and anytime we move around. I'm also saving all of my scraps, and those scraps will be carded and spun into new yarn. So yeah, that will be fun. I'm planning on making some carding and spinning during the Christmas break. We have a week off during the Christmas from 25th, well, basically the 23rd is a Saturday, so from that a week. So it will be a nice peaceful time. We are spending it in Munich. We decided to go there and explore the town. So I will bring my spindle on the road and we will make some spinning. And I cannot wait because it will be the first time I'm actually spinning a yarn and not just practicing or learning. I still have a long road before me, before I get like a normal decent skein of yarn. But I think it will be a lot of fun and I can learn something new. Still, it's otherwise I would throw the scraps out, but I think they still have some potential in it, and I can make like a cowl or a hat with it. So we will see on that. Yeah. Today, well, to my life, we arrived, we went to work, we worked, and today I was cooking and decided to make a soup. Because in Germany it's raining, it's cold, you know, like the proper autumn, the proper German autumn has arrived. So it's not nice. The rain, it's going through everything and you're always soaked. We have these jackets that the rain cannot penetrate. So it's a little bit better, but still the humidity is in the air and you're freezing all the time. So I decided to make some soup. It's just a broth with an onion, some celery, and all of the tasty things that you put into that you put into soup, and I also decided to put in some carrots. And we are fans of all the colored carrots, well, the original carrots, you can say. And I put in also the violet ones, the purple ones. The soup turned pink. So we are having some pink soup. Yes, so that was my day. Nothing is happening much. There's nothing happening at all. Because we're basically just working, coming home, eating and sleeping. That's most of the things that we do on the week. If we are in the morning shift, it's a little bit more chilled because you still have some hours to do something. But now with the time saving and everything, it will be basically dark when we come home from work. So there's nothing much to do. We are also debating to sign up for a gym, so that will be fun. I cannot wait to start to move around a little bit more. Yeah, but if we are in the afternoon shift, in the morning you just wake up and you clean, you cook, you just rest a little bit, and then you have to go to work, and you come at 10, and then I just knit for an hour or so. You take a shower and you sleep more. So yeah. But there will be some free days that I can completely and fully just knit the whole day. When there's a bank holiday in Germany, all of the shops are closed. Also on Sunday, the shops are closed. So you have to make all of the shopping during the Saturday or Friday. If you go to the shop, for example, like Kaufland, like those huge supermarkets, on Friday morning they still have some food. If you come on Friday evening, they basically have nothing. The same goes for Saturday. If you come in the morning hours, you still have something to buy. If you come in the afternoon, you are picking up scraps. Yeah, and all of the leftovers. So if you want some fresh vegetables and fruits, you have to come in the morning. Yeah. So Sundays, they are for rest. I personally, I do not understand this whole system that they have here, because I'm from a country where everything is opened since 6 till 10 in the evening. Everything is opened. You can go, you can take care of things, because people work, they do the 9 to 5 jobs. So when they are supposed to make things happen, when they are supposed to run some errands and just do all the things they need to do, I have no idea how the people do it. No idea. Yeah, but they do. They found a way. Maybe we will find one too. We will see. We work in the shifts anyway, so we still do have like half of the work day free. So it's good for us. Yeah. So thank you for being here for a little bit of shorter, more ranty episode. And I will go on and knit on my shawl so I can show it to you the next time we will see each other. Yeah, have a nice day and see you the next time. Bye!